This is the given question and the first step, normalizing of impedance. We plot the normalized impedance on the Smith chart and draw the VSWR circle. The normalized impedance is 2 plus J1 and the VSWR value is 2.6. We extend the normalized load impedance to cut the VSWR circle at its diametrically opposite point. YL is equal to 0.4 minus J.2. This is the normalized admittance and its value is 0.464 lambda. Now we locate the point of intersection of the VSWR circle and the unity gain circle and name it as YD. YD is equal to 1 plus J1 and its value in terms of lambda is 0.162 lambda. Now we have to calculate the distance d, which is obtained by calculating the distance between these two lines. The total Smith chart circle corresponds to 0.5 lambda, and so for calculating the distance d, we divide it into two parts. First we calculate the distance between this and this. So for calculating that distance, we subtract 0.464 lambda from 0.5 lambda to get that distance, and then we add 0.162 lambda to get the value of d. So the value of d obtained is 0.5 minus 0.464 plus 0.162 lambda. That comes out to be 0.198 lambda. Now for calculating the value of L, we take the imaginary part of YD, which is J1, and take its conjugate, that is minus J1. We locate minus J1 on the Smith chart and obtain its value in terms of lambda, which comes out to be 0.375 lambda. Since the value of minus J1 was found out to be 0.375 lambda, which is greater than 0.25 lambda, so for obtaining the value of L, we subtract 0.25 lambda from 0.375 lambda to obtain the value of L as 0.125 lambda. Since the frequency is given to us in the question, which is 600 megahertz, we calculate the value of D and L in terms of centimeter as shown. Normally we are asked to find the stub position closest to the load. In our question we have done that by moving from YL and obtaining YD in the clockwise direction. If we are asked to find two possible solutions, then we move from YL in the clockwise direction and obtain the second intersection point of the VSWR circle and the unity gain circle as YD1, which is equal to 1 minus J1, and its value in terms of lambda is 0.338 lambda. To obtain the value of d for yd1, we have to find the distance between this line and this line. So we proceed as explained in the earlier section of the video and find d1 as 0.5 minus 0.464 plus 0.338 lambda is equal to 0.374 lambda. For calculating the value of L for yd1, we first obtain the imaginary part of yd1, which is minus j1. Then we take its conjugate, which is plus j1, and we plot it on the Smith chart. We also obtain its value in terms of lambda, which comes out to be 0.125 lambda. Now since 0.125 lambda is less than 0.25 lambda, we add 0.25 lambda to 0.125 lambda to obtain the value of L for yd1, which comes out to be 0.375 lambda.